What's going on, you guys? There's a kid review on a bad movie here. Today, we're gonna talk about my favorite childhood animation movies from 2006. Well, no, because it's one of my favorite least, and from last back in 2005. So let's gonna find out. Let's get on today. We're talking about who is and what is my favorite, at least, or just how and whatever. It's just my favorite or worst favorite movies. It's my favorite is my number top 10. Uh, Number 10, Monster House. So the Monster House is created by the Zack Silver and Steven Spielberg, and I want nothing. I want to know Steven Spielberg and make kids animation. So as Steven, the Monster House has at least heard of animation, a horror film in the movie, so the kids can get screamed by the mouse, by the house who's scared comes alive. This is Hack the Base. I love the movie. It's basically, I love the movie. So the movies it gave us how the creative as an animation, but the story was joking, and there's nothing how rooted is that like and Chowder is getting him like a frightening by a monster. So I just think, but I just put it in my top 10 favorite list. Number 9. So number 9, who's like the least favorite I haven't watched? Who's him to watch it? Like some animals. And watch it. Those animals are getting him steal it from the neighbors of White House. It's just like it's called. You know, attention. You know how the raccoon get how the feet in the bear for the food. So its name is Over the Edge. Over the Edge is a coming a DreamWorks animation picture after they serve it all the works from the Shrek. The first I love it. So I just kind of said I just love the movie. It was really nice, but the animation yeah, the curly how I'm favorite and just like I just had to put my number 9 list. It's just like in how to work, how the budgets. It's Sam. I'm sorry. Number 8. So number 8 is in the Lisa. I haven't leave the whole. I leave the home. Believe me, other than the heart of it's Ice Age the Meltdown. Doesn't know that in Ice Age the Meltdown was the baby's favorite movie, but is it causing for the box office on the worldwide grossing and the highest heart made all the money? It's like top. Oh my god, I just put it like number 8 list. Number Number 7. Number 7 is in the top 10 hosts. So I was just watching, so I just like put it roll back to the animation 2005. But today, not how you drop your flush in your fish. So how to make make the rats, so how to flush it inside the rear ward until from in the bathroom from the neighborhood, and so it's called Flushed Away. Now, basically, I love the Flushed Away movie, but it's a basically how the films are using a stop animation with stop motion with a clean animation, but you just have to. I just love the freaking thing where I can how to use the rats and when I can to flush it or how my top 10 in some list and how to put like flush the toilet right here. So that's a part of my 7 top 10 favorite list. Number 6. Here's another 6 on my favorite list, and was it could be wasn't that in the Madagascar or wasn't that from the Shrek or and basically was coming from the Shrek is was like Disney who made the animals like the Madagascar have a rolling movie. You don't know what to talk about. Is my last and at least a favorite list is called The Wild. Yes, The Wild. You know that how the Wilds are basically they come from the production cores and who is how they made kind of movies with different lame jokes, but I know you said because the movie it was really bad. It was kind of like making no sense because a whole lot of difference from the Madagascar. There's a new zoo in New York City, but it doesn't make sense. But and you should have to keep away from the wild listening to in the DreamWorks animation to Madagascar. So I just kind of have to put in the number 6 list because it's my favorite list for my kids show. So let's start having move back. Number 5. Yes, so number 5 is my see the list of my favorite animation. So you don't know what to talk about. It's like they had a chemical was and what's the like how does it be? They made an animation for how it does stuff like the bullies and they call you be how the bullies at high school or just you just got a little ant because the little ants are brought in for a little big food and know what it's called the ant bully. Yes, the Ant Bully is my top 5 favorite animation list. So it's my favorite is like the Lisa how that Andy was crushing on the ant. So it's just like the whole the story was really lord and expensive. I just get a wish it's like beyond and no how the DreamWorks and making it for ants or hey that's in the complication. So let's move on to 5. Number 4. Yes, number 4. So we have enough of the movies and what it does is how to watch it for PBS kids. The television the Curious Georgia had the television shows. So let's call them the movies of my worst and least favorite list of animation is called Curious George the movie. Yes, I hate the movie. Or sort of I like the Curious George is like the monkey. It does kind of voices like a Frank Walker and the voice by Skeeter on the Ducks and Nick and Disney in the first movie. So I'm just like I just like that's a really cute. This doesn't have the voices that read how the cutest and the cutest Georgia they talk like Frank like Winky. And let's take it on my fear on the list. Number 3. Yes. Number 3 is on the top 10 the favorite list. You haven't watched it. How did it come to that I played it in the GameCube with almost like the penguins like tapping and they're dancing. You know what? It's a Happy Feet. Yes, Happy Feet. It was a favorite at least on my third movies on the top 10. So it's just like a given. I just had to put it before I. I'm willing to put my top 10 3. So I just wow, that's a really cool. That's the looks like I had to make all the movies. So I think I have to put. I think I like the movies. So that's all the shit I put on the movie. Let's go ahead and move back. Number 2. Yes, a number 2 in the movie. So you know in the Frank like how my movie is like. So how that makes. I don't know the movie. So it's like a Nickelodeon. So how to make a farm. It's like for the cow and shit. And it's like you know this. So like all the yards. Like you have in the barn. You make the farm a barn. So it's called Barnyard. Yes, the Barnyard is my top 2 second animation list. My favorite movies of all time of the Nickelodeon show. Well, I'm not in the present on the television in 2011, so I'm so quickly had to close up and much better. What a freak the cows and saying the funny the cops and like showing the cops that they thought it was a person like who ran his car. It's like they're about that crazy shit. I love the freaks. So I put in like second top 10 the favorite list. Let's show my favorite number 1, folks. Number 1. Yes, here's come my favorite top 10 list. You know what it is? It's like there's a 3D animation. You ride it with a car. Who hard it makes it like the speed races that make it ride for 100 or 3 laps of yards of the finish line. Having a piston cup is. It's called the movies, and my favorite, the one of the top 10 favorite list. You know what it is? It's called Car Movie. Yes, I love freaking Car. Yes, the Car movie is like directed by the Pixar Animation and the Walt Disney production. And they make the whole animation movie for kids and how they make all does the cars are speed racer. I love Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen is my favorite character on my all time. Yes, it was my favorite. Listen to how you make the like to speak to the race. It's like say how the character just say "Ka-chow." Yes, that was gonna put my number 1 in the top 10 favorite list. Yes, that was all. That was all. Yeah, I love the movie. So, what do you agree with our list? What's your favorite animation of all time? Check it on your favorite animation. So that's it. Describe me on my channel. So what are you thinking of blanking them? My link. You want it below? Let me know. It's Crit right here to see just a minute. The channel. Crit right here to see more.